Hi everybody, today is day 12 for me, or would have been. I have a little story to tell you, and unfortunately it involves food. So yesterday I had a good day. Yesterday was day 11. I was home most of the day except for church, and just drank my juice, made dinner for everybody, and just drank my juice. But a brief story for you. About 2.5 years ago we realized that I had double vision. My right eye doesn't see at the same degree as my left eye. It's not noticeable by looking at me, but it is noticeable for me. I see two of everything always. So for about 2.5 years, I've been wearing special glasses with what's called a prism in them. And the prism just kind of directs my right eye where it needs to be. And unfortunately, it just keeps getting worse. So every few months, I have to have a new pair of lenses put in my glasses to correct it even more and more and more. And so this morning, after going to an ophthalmologist in, I think it was October, and sending me for an MRI to be sure it wasn't a brain tumor, and sending me to a neurologist and having a CT scan to be sure that it wasn't an aneurysm, after being really scared about what was causing this to get worse and worse for a couple of months, finally found a new ophthalmologist when all those things came back fine, and he took one look at me and said, well, it's clearly the muscle in your right eye. So that was a relief, but also what do we do to fix it? Because at some point they're not going to be able to make glasses with a prism strong enough to take care of the issue that I have. So he referred us to an ophthalmologist that also does eye surgery that's about almost 4 hours away from here. And so this morning my husband and I got up at 5 and left the house at 5:30 and drove the almost 4 hours to excuse me, to go see this doctor. And he had good news. It can be fixed. It will take an eye surgery that I can have done next month. So that's a relief. But my husband and I were alone together for 9 hours or something. Actually, it was more like 12 hours. And we probably only eat a meal together alone by ourselves 2 or 3 times a year. And that is not even an exaggeration. We have 4 kids. They are 18, 16, 12, and 10. And we stay pretty busy. We homeschool them. You know, I wore my basketball shirt 4 days last week. So we are very busy. The only nights that we don't have things going on are, the only nights we don't have basketball are Wednesday and Sunday. So we don't get away very often by ourselves. And so when we picked a little restaurant, I thought, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet. And I can't imagine sitting down with him for the first time in 6 or 7 months alone in a restaurant together and not eating. So I made a good choice though. I just had a house salad with lots of vegetables in it and a lemon vinaigrette dressing and a few tortilla chips. So I feel like I made a good choice. They had all kinds of stuff that I could have eaten. So I'm not gonna kick myself for it. It was a special occasion, just he and I, and then he was nice enough to drive all the way back so that I could sleep, because I didn't sleep very well last night. I guess I was stressed out about the appointment and, leaving the kids and the dog here by themselves all day. And so it's fine, but I have to be honest and just tell you, but I am going to move on. So the 2 incidents that I have had is the kale incident and then this restaurant with my husband. And we've been to multiple restaurants, like after basketball games. We always stop and let the kids grab a snack with all their friends after games, and I have yet to put one thing in my mouth in 12 days. So I had some kale a few days ago, and then this small salad and some tortilla chips today. And I'm just gonna pick up and move on, because life happens and things happen, and I'm not gonna beat myself up over a side salad and a few tortilla chips. So since then I have had about 16, 20, maybe 20 ounces of carrot juice. And I'm done for the day. I'm going to drink extra water and not weigh myself for a few days, let this work its way out. And I will be better for it. And I am still up for the full 29 days, aside from the 2 little mishaps. And I don't know for sure that there won't be another mishap, but I'm certainly hoping that there won't be. And I don't think that it'll mess me up too bad. I just have to move on now. But I did feel like it was a special occasion, and it was kind of nice to sit at a restaurant with him without mom. So it was pretty good. So I tell you all that to tell you about my salad thing, and I hope that everybody else is doing well. I know some of you are on day 2, I think it is, or 3. But I hope everybody is doing great. I hope everybody has a great day tomorrow, and I will talk to you then.